I'm super happy, and really every time I come to India, it always happens to be such a miraculously good competition for me. It was my 5th time, and I think that altogether it's like my 10th World Cup medal, or like including also the World Cup final medals from India. So yeah, in 2017 was the first time I was here. Then I won a gold and a bronze, and now this time gold and the silver. So many years passed since then, 7 years, and so much of things happened during this time. But it's a really good feeling that I'm here again and performing again the same good after so many years. The secret is just the training. So I would say that I do a well-taught work during my preparation, and I think that the key is, of course, I believe that I have the luck, that I have talent in this sport, but I also have the luck that I'm able to put inside all the necessary work that is needed for such a result. It was really good. Usually I'm struggling with kneeling, so usually not the kneeling is my best, and most of the times when I'm winning, I win like that after kneeling I'm just like somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
And then until standing I come up. Prone is usually really good, and this time I was so much sure in my prone because like all the competitions I had before, I'm almost rarely ever shoot a mistake, and also my ammunition is great, so I like so much of good inner tens, and also in the qualification, also in the last competitions before. So there I was sure, but after the kneeling that I saw that I have such a big lead and everything happened so good and I had really a good hold, I was sure that this is going to be a good match and that I will finish somewhere on the podium. But yeah, of course, I mean, like gold medal is always the goal, so I'm the happiest now.
Istvan, 2 questions. One is the range gives you comfort? Does that happen to shooters, that there's a particular range where you're successful and you get comfort? And number 2, second question is those low 9s in the end. That's obviously you relax because you're too far ahead, right?
Yes. So yeah. So I think that yes, of course. So I have this kind of experience in my career that once you have such a range where you have a good experience and a good memory, like when you come back, you can try to take out from yourself and try to reload that kind of feeling that you had on the previous time that when you were participating. So therefore, every time I'm here in India, I mean, this range is somehow just fitting me perfectly. And actually, I love this country, so I like to come here. Indian people and the hospitality is always so nice. So everybody is such a different kind of environment that we usually have. So many spectators are coming, and it's really amazing. And yes, for the question number 2, I had like a 5 points lead for the last 5 shots. So I was like going also a bit on safety. I was really tired, and maybe I was like already too much calm, and I was not biting that strong how I should have been. Yeah, but there is always, even when you shoot a goal, there is places where you can improve, and this is one thing that I can go home and work on, that even the last shots, even when I have such a big lead, I should still do it in the same way. But of course, this can also happen in sports. We are constantly learning and trying to improve.
Los Angeles is 4 years away at this point. Are you thinking about that already?
I mean, definitely, of course. So I have been already world and European champion, but in Olympics my best performance was the 5th place from Tokyo. This time in Paris I was not so good. I arrived unfortunately with a fever, so I was ill. My rifle got wrong, and just like basically like I think that I had too much of how would I say that the step was not coming out somehow well. And this is also sports. That's why Olympics is so hard, because it's every 4 years. But definitely I'm in focus of that. So that's my dream since I'm a child, since I started shooting. So I would like to be there in Los Angeles, and I would like to show what I'm capable of.
What are the plans for the year end? I mean, holiday?
For now, yeah, resting. I go for a week fishing.
Good Christmas with 9,000 euros.
Yes.
One more question from my side. Do you find it getting harder, because you're seeing that the average age of shooters, especially in 10 meters, is getting younger? So is it actually something like that, or?
I mean, nobody can argue with this. This is a fact. So if you check the average age, like before on an Olympic podium, it was like about 30, or in an Olympic final it was about 30. Now I'm 27. Before this counted super young in shooting, and now I'm one of the oldest, like let's say, or not one of the oldest, but definitely not the youngest. So yeah, age is getting lower. I don't know. This can anytime change. and what we can see is that like the best ones from each generations, they are capable of doing it until the age of 30, 40 even. So yeah, but the young ones are definitely giving a challenge. So, but that's why we non-stop need to refresh. Also, me, it's never finished. I always need to improve to stay on the top.
You shoot a lot with the Chinese shooters, obviously. Is there something about them that you find different in terms of mindset, maybe?
I mean, we should learn from them something because somehow their timing was perfect. I mean, the Olympics, they were so good. This time they somehow didn't perform so well. So maybe we should think about how they are managing their peak performance, because they always hit the peak on the major competition, on the most important competitions. So I don't know if they were resting maybe now, and that's why they were not that good. I mean, they were of course also good, but this is the World Cup final, and here everybody's amazing. So yeah, we also need to learn from them. But yeah, I mean, like, one thing is that they are a huge country. They invest a lot into shooting, into coaching, and in everything. Just how India is, and India is also a great shooting country. So yeah, there's lots of challenge. But as it's visible here, it's possible to beat them, even though they are great.
Yeah. And what did you do between Paris Olympics to now? Did you shoot or did you take a break?
I took a 1 month break, and I started shooting in the middle of September, so like I'm shooting just for a month. So I think that also a big break was good, but I didn't really feel actually that I had such a long break, because I had so much of work before the Olympics that it was just like I was continuing from where I was.
Thank you.